Hey, what's going on? As a full stack developer, you want to spend your time writing your React components and APIs, not configuring Webpack and scaling your website. At my tech company, Prepare Software LLC, I solved this problem by developing a template for web apps implementing MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js, also known as the MERN stack. This template is built around serverless architecture, so your REST APIs scale to meet your network traffic demands automatically. You will be able to implement a mobile app-like experience that adheres to progressive web app standards and scores a perfect 100 in all categories of the Google Lighthouse audit. Also, this template includes serverless GraphQL integration with examples demonstrating how the front end and back end communicate via GraphQL. A vanilla MERN stack doesn't include a React component library, so I included my favorite, Ant Design. Ant Design is popular in Asian markets, and the documentation is mostly in Mandarin Chinese, but it really helps provide a crisp, fresh look for your React projects. I use this template as a starting point for all of my web apps. If this template helped you, please consider leaving me an endorsement on LinkedIn. This is what the website looks like. I included some example components demonstrating how to implement GraphQL in MongoDB and REST. If I type in a test to email into this form and hit subscribe, you can see it shows us a message. All of these components are from the Ant Design library. And down below, we can see we have an embedded Markdown file. This is JSX and Markdown. This is a really powerful stack because you can extend this project and pull in content written in Markdown from a CMS and embed your React components on the same page. So you can see the rest of it, and we've reached the bottom. This is a footer. So you want to use this template as a base for your landing page, shopping website, content management system, or custom project. Getting started is very easy. If this project helps you, please consider leaving a star on the GitHub page. Copy the commands listed in the how-to setup page into a terminal. And let's wait for it to finish. Alright, so our website finished compiling and it's running here on localhost 3000. Let's visit this in a private tab just to confirm. And everything looks good, looks the exact same as the production domain, except for one thing. This MongoDB and REST API demo is going to fail because we don't have our environment variables configured correctly. So we need to configure our environment variables to safely and securely pass our MongoDB URI to the project. So let's start by visiting the folder that we cloned to our computer. And inside of here, we need to create a .env file. So let's open up sublime.env. Create one in there. Yeah, use dot. Okay, so the form that you're going to have in your environment variables is of the form all caps MongoDB URI, and then you're going to enter your MongoDB URI in here. And I'm not going to include mine just for security. And you can do this the same for any of your other custom environment variables. Just know that it's best practice to put it in all caps. When you're adding sensitive credentials to your production environment, we're going to use a service called now secrets. So to add a secret, you need to run now secret add and then the name of the variable you want to provide. So that and then value secret. One thing to note is that all variable names passed to now secrets will be converted to all lowercase. So regardless of how we provided the variable name, if we provided it all caps MongoDB URI, it would still be mapped to all lowercase MongoDB. So now let's check out the now.json file, and this is how we tell our project about our secrets and now secret and provide them as environment variables in production. So we can see there is a env section here, and it has of the form at and then the variable name, it's all lowercase. And this is the name of the environment variable. It's all uppercase to match our .env file, so our development environment variables are the same as our production. I want to demonstrate one more thing about Now Secrets before we deploy the website. Let's open it up in your favorite editor. I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. Let's open up the project here. You can see the project directory structure is very organized. We have our components in one folder, our pages in another, and our API routes down here. So if we're trying to add an email subscriber, we're going to need access to our MongoDB instance. And to connect to that, we're going to use an environment variable. This is how you access it. Important to note here is that these API secrets are only available server-side in production builds. This is done for security to prevent your clients from getting access to your API credentials. Once you're done configuring, you can go ahead and open up a new terminal and deploy it by running now and then -- prod. And it will go ahead and upload our website to ZiteNow and compile it for production. One more thing, there were a number of features that I would like to add to this template, but I cannot at this time, and they all have to do with Ant Design limitations. I want to add locally scoped CSS modules. I can't because Ant Design requires global styles at this time. I also hope to remove unused CSS with the Next Purge CSS module, but unfortunately Ant Design does not support this. And we're done here. If you want to learn more about this template, you can go to the blog post on my personal website, timknowsbest.com. The link will be in the description. All right, I hope this template improves your web dev workflow. Later.